what brings us together is our country. What brings us together to play for is the Springbok and then South Africa. And that's what has been driving us.
Another close game. I did a piece with Scott Brits in the week, and he talked about the emotions, the friendships being the things that get you through these marginal games. Please tell us about what this means to you both as friends, as mates, and the emotions contained there.
I think Jacques said it there. Honestly, the last World Cup, the country was hopeful that maybe there's a chance we can win it, And after we've won it, and what transpired after that was a belief behind this team, And I think the people of South Africa that are sitting here in front will tell you there's not a lot of things going right in our country, and sport we have the privilege, not the pressure. We have the privilege of being able to do what we love, and inspire people from different walks of life, not just rugby people or sports people, but just people in life. And I think our team, a lot of us where we come from, Jacques spoke to us this week, life probably, we shouldn't be where we are today. There is no ways where I come from I could have dreamt of being here today, and kids that come from farming areas never could think that they would be here today. Children who come from who come from where we come from, and people from the Cape Flats, we come from different walks of life. And I have my own reasons to play rugby. I have my own goals and ambitions. I want to look after my family. I want to make sure I give back to my community, because without them, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here today. Some are playing for the parents who are not here with us anymore, But what brings us together is our country. What brings us together to play for is the Springbok and then South Africa. And that's what has been driving us. That's been driving. And I can't explain it to you in words. You need to be a South African to understand. You need to come to South Africa and see it. It's a beautiful country with a lot of problems. But once we come together, and we've come together a lot before for a common goal, and I promise you, nothing can stop us as a country. And it's not just in sport, it's in life in general. It's in everyday work. And that's what we're trying to do, each and every single day by giving everything. We're not saying we're going to win all the time, but we promise you we'll give it everything. And goals without hard work and effort means nothing. And we had to put in the hard work and sacrifice all the time to being away from our family. And it couldn't have, I wouldn't change the script, how it's done, And the friendship, I've known Jacques since I was 18 years old. I've known Coach Rassi, gave me my first contract. Me and Eben made when we were 17. We were sitting there before the game, and Eben was laughing. He's always serious before a game. He was smiling. He's like, what a great opportunity to be doing this with people that you come along with. Frans Melebe, we all come from the same journey and area. And so it's real for us, We care for each other, we care for our country, and I will do this over and over again.
You have just won the Cup, and you won it 4 years ago in Japan. What's different, what's similar in comparison, maybe in the path, in the motivation, in the feeling, in the reaction, between now and 4 years ago? Thank you, and congratulations again.
Thank you. The path was definitely difficult, but we knew before the time that, the pools were chosen, I don't know when, and we knew, and I think Jacques and Coach Rassi always speak to us there, and they say, Coach Rassi said, great things are never achieved in ideal conditions, and this wasn't ideal conditions for us as a group. Playing the home team in their own country is one of the hardest things to do, and then obviously the way we played the last game against England, which was tight as well, we had to fight, and then today as well, no different. But I think the motivation was, as we said earlier, was everything from home, and our families. And I think the coaches also create an environment for us where we can be with our families, no matter where we are. It feels like home every time we go back to the hotel. Our kids are there. We have like 15 to 20 kids running around the hotel, and that gets us through the tough days. And it's one of the greatest things I think they could have done for us. And I think the people also from South Africa, some of our friends, they've they use their savings to buy a ticket to just come and watch us play. That kind of stuff, we hear it and we see it and we respect that. I mean, for me not to give my 100% on that field will be cheating all of those people, and that's what the coaches always remind us. So the motivation for us, we don't have to look far. It's around us in the group. We look at your story, where you come from, how far you had to fight to get to where you are today. So motivation is always there. It's not something we lack in our country.
A couple of massive moments in that game. Sam Cane's red card. Can you tell us about that and how much of a difference you thought that made in the end result? But also, how nervous were you waiting in the sin bin to see if yours would be upgraded? And also, did you chat to Sam afterwards? And if so, what did you chat about?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's never nice, obviously, for a player to get any card on the field. But we knew, like, when they got the card, they were just gonna lift themselves. When we spoke at halftime, we said they're gonna get up now. We mustn't try and relax, and they did exactly that after halftime. And for me, I was also nervous, but yeah, I did watch the video, and I saw that I did level change, and it was a secondary where my head followed up. But I trusted the guys around me, you know, that they obviously could fight for that long, and then obviously getting another one at the end. It was difficult, it was messy, but we'd been in these positions before, so yeah, I trusted that the guys would fight for that time, and then obviously when I came back on, I had to give it. Like how he's grown so much, and not only in just what he does on the field, where he was playing today. Like I wanted to watch him, some of the hits that he was making. I was standing there, he was flying past me and making big hits, but he takes it now off the field, like with the team, when we're down, how he speaks to us as a group. Yeah. Like last week, the chips were down, it was tough, you know, it was quiet in the changing room, and he called everybody up, get up, and he's like, you know, the way he's just taken what he can do on the field to what he can lead around the team. It's really been amazing. It's been great to have it, and I'm not got no ego, anything like that. Sometimes I don't have the words to say, and some of the guys will come up, you know, and give and tell us what we need to do, and he's taken that role, and he hasn't taken it lightly, and he backs it up with what he does on the field as well. Yeah, so I'm really proud of what he's done and how hard he worked today, and yeah, all of the guys in the group. I mean, I'm talking to Dwayne as well. I'm so honored to play with these kind of guys. You know, it's really, I can't explain it in words. To know who they are, their stories, and the effort that they put in, you know, and some of the injuries, the guy Ox shouldn't be there. He's pec toe, but he fought to get back. You know, Eben has been struggling with the shoulder and the knee, and he fought to get back into the team as well. You know, it hasn't been an easy journey, and to look at the guys, and I can't believe that what we've achieved today, honestly. And the coaching staff have been ridiculous. I mean, I've worked with Jacques since I was 17 years old. I couldn't tackle. When him and Rassi used to come to tackle, to training, we had to play full contact. We had to show them that, you know, you can do this. So, and since then, how he used to motivate us in games, how we grew around him, myself, Eben, Franz, and Stephen Kitsov, Peter Steff, we all played together, other Jacques. And I said last week, like, how he cared about us as people. He took it further, and then when he speaks to me, he asked me, are you going to let Kezia down, my daughter? Are you going to let your son down, Nicholas? It became far deeper than just a rugby game. So, Jacques, honestly, it's been a huge honor for me and a huge privilege. And your family too, your wife and the kids, Lila and John, you know, and I appreciate you. We love you as a team, not as a coach, but as a person. You've taken to another, and the way you speak to us gets us. It's not make a big hit, make a tackle. You talk to me as a person, you know. You talk to me as a father, as a husband, as a son. I'm really grateful for you, and it goes such a long way for a player. So thank you, and we honor you as a team, and I hope that you're proud of us. And yeah, all the best where you're going. They'll be lucky to have you wherever you are, wherever you go.
Thanks, Siya.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jacques. Thank you, Siya. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, everyone.
Black Knight, make your mark.